And I'm on mute. Hi, chat.
Hello.
Hello. Howdy.
Hi.
I hope everything sounds good. I'm on my new PC, so this is all very different. But we're here.
Uncharted territory.
Yes. And who knows, maybe it fixes our weird robot voice audio issue thing. Although more than
Maybe.
likely, until I get things back to normalcy, we might have more audio issues. Hopefully that's not the case, though.
Yeah.
But yes, we are here on the new PC, and it's episode 60.
Yeah. I'm not hearing your audio though. Like any music, I mean.
Oh yeah.
You can't hear Kinku?
I hear.
No.
It's a little bit faint. Like I have to turn. Up the
You might have to
volume.
turn up Kinku's volume.
See.
Sorry about
Oh yeah. Oh, now I'm hearing it. My volume was too low. My bad.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah, there we go.
Just wanted to make sure that is coming through. All
I don't know
right.
if anyone else has this, but I keep typing Kenku as Kenki. Because
Oh.
the
Yeah,
I do
lines
it too.
are next to each other. And every time I do it, I'm like, that's a fun word, but that's not the correct word.
Kenki.
That's the adjective for being like a Kenku.
That's a Kenku in the mood.
We are fighting an army of them in our other campaign at the moment.
An army.
Oh god.
Yeah.
We kind of infiltrated a cloning facility, which turned out to be the ancestor of one of the party members who was
It's
adopted
Kara.
as a baby.
Kara's ancestor.
Turns out this guy is just cloning a bunch of himself to take over the bodies to live forever. And now we're fighting a bunch of the bodies.
I hope their mimicry is like explosions and stuff, so you can hear them coming. They're making their own battle sounds.
That's hilarious.
All right. But everyone's good and ready. We'll hop on in with the recap.
Just
Yep.
stare out like, now that sounds like Robot Pirate Island.
For that, you'll walk the plank. Boo.
I found out yesterday that pirates is a kink that's very popular in one of the states.
Yeah, I saw
And
that earlier. When I was looking at that
It's
map.
like-
I was like, interesting.
And
I mean-
clowns in not one but two states.
I mean, at least you're not Arkansas. We've
I
got
mean-
a weird kink.
I think pirate aesthetic is fantastic, but I didn't know it
Yeah.
was a kink. But
Yeah.
I'm trying to imagine the role play, like
Yar.
Yo ho.
Yeah, you don't. Oh, God.
It excites me.
Bro.
It really excites me when he tells me to walk the plank.
It really puts a new spin on pegging.
Oh,
my god.
Oh no.
literally
Yo.
Oh.
pay your hookers with pieces of 8, as you like to call them.
Not to further sidetrack, but any of you see that video of the guy with the he has a prosthetic leg? He walked up to someone playing Jack Sparrow at Disneyland. He's like, I have a gift for you. He's like, what is it? And he takes off his leg and hands it to him.
I did not. I did not
And
see
he-
that.
I'll find the video I'll find the clip of it, but he's like, there's rum in there. He's like, there is. And he turns around. He's like, well, there was. I'll have to refill it. He's like, well, bring it back when it's full.
That's
Those
great.
character actors put up with a heck of a lot, I am sure. All the
Yeah.
wild shit that happens at those
They need to
places
get-
daily.
They need to get paid more.
Yeah.
That sounds like the equivalent of just being like, "Hey, I got you a gift card. There's nothing on it though."
I mean,
That is-
I've witnessed secondhand from my sales manager at work. She was doing an interview with a guy who had a prosthetic leg, and she was like, he just took his leg off during the interview and like held it up.
Okay.
What end?
Just because you can.
You-
Yeah, just power move.
I was like, I mean, I don't know, that's kind of cool.
Look what I
There's
Wait, worry
a-
about.
There's a comedian I listened to. He was talking about how everyone has that friend where where when you see something, your friend is gonna say something about it. I guess they were in line for the at the airport, and this lady was being pushed along in a wheelchair, and she was she had prosthetic legs, but they weren't attached to her. She was holding him in her arms. And the guy's like, I see her, and I think coming up to bat for her. And then he
Oh my
glances.
god.
And he glances
Oh,
to
no.
his friend. His friend just leans over, whispers to him, "You think she's in standby?"
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
Anywho, no sidetracking for me.
Yeah, so let's hop on in with the recap. You all see Bone Snap by the fire with his tome. Welcome back. Let's delve in, shall we? Last time, as Zomnok perished, he mentioned that he had children and that he had failed them. The party investigated Zomnok's lair and found his hoard and several other things. Talos was able to peer into the past for an amulet that Zomnok had on his claw and saw his sanctum in his people. Yorick mentioned that he wanted to return most of Zomnok's hoard to his people, who seemed to be an aquatic race of Dragonborn over in Resfoldus. The land of the Bloodmire started to return to normal, and before leaving, the party found that one of the golden corpses and it was missing a finger, and the finger the group found with Crow fit the man. The man had been fossilized in gold for about 20 years and was a Dacian named Riley, who lived in Marlu, and the party agreed to get there safely. The group cooked up Zomnok's kidneys, and Scard bid the group farewell for now before returning to Murkwater. Captain Brianfoot and Guppy also parted ways with the group, agreeing to be ready to set sail for Resfoldis when the party was ready. The group returned to town, and Gandalf's parents mentioned that Ernest had come by. Ernest mentioned that his spellbook was in the hands of the Godslayer somewhere in their demi-plane. The party also discovered that Buckley was connected to the orb, waiting in the Scarlet Archives. Silver Pendant, Candle's brother, asked Ernest if he could be his apprentice when he recovers from his arcane fever, to which Ernest agreed. Candle shared a tender moment with her family, and the party relaxed for a bit, ready to set off for Festoa on the morrow. And that's where we pick up. I can't wait to see what they get up to this time.
You might
Gamma,
be missing a scene.
yeah, Gamma. Not to further your tech issues, but they cannot see on Albert Radio.
Oh no.
I see him on
screen is
Owlbear,
black.
but not
No,
on...
yeah,
Yeah.
He's on Owlbear, but not this stream.
I know. I think
Might be-
that's an easy fix though. Hold on.
It might just be a missing scene.
The light's out. He's talking in the dark.
Yeah.
His husband comes
he
in.
Texts, he texts you up, but instead of shenanigans, he just wants to come over and talk in the dark.
There he is. Let me resize
Remind me, do Lizardfolk have dark vision?
it.
I don't
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
think
he's
so.
just
Oh,
he's just
I think they
reading
do.
this, forgetting. He's just doing this, forgetting that the lights are off.
Just, I feel like Lizardfolk was one of those ones where like I was surprised they didn't have it. Let me check.
It might be.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or maybe it's
Lizardfolk
Dragonborn because
and Dragonborn also don't have dark vision, which surprised me.
They do in
They also don't have-
2024, luckily.
Everyone should have dark vision. Just give it to everyone at this point.
I mean, I also think
Same.
Dragonborn should have tails.
Yeah.
But sorry.
They
No,
do in
I
my
just-
world.
Lizardfolk
They
don't
do.
have dark vision.
What the heck?
Huh. It's odd.
Yeah, I don't see it in the 2024 one either.
Yeah.
I guess Bone Sap just, or quote unquote Bone Sap, just really practiced.
Wow, it's sure convenient that Bone Snap, that something that's definitely Bone Snap, the Lizard Folk has dark vision.
Yeah.
just eats a lot of carrots.
I actually learned that carrots actually have no benefit to eyesight.
Yep. It's a myth.
Alas.
I learned
Yeah.
that recently. They offer no benefit to eyesight. It was actually more propaganda to sell more carrots.
Yeah, it's good for eyes though. Like, I mean, it does have good vitamins, but it's not gonna make you see like better in the dark.
Hmm.
They can be really bad for eyes if you stab someone in the eye with them.
I was
That
waiting for
is
that.
Well-
very true.
I didn't think that was where I was going, but yeah.
I figured that's
I
where that
stabbed
was
my
going.
brother with a carrot one time. Not in the eye, just in the side, because I thought it was funny. My carrot snapped in half, and he screamed, and I got in trouble. It was like one of those spur of the moment, like, you know, sometimes you just get this kind of, just this
An urge.
madness overtakes you. The intrusive thoughts win, and you just do things.
Oh,
Still one of,
Just be doing
still one of my favorite dwarf lore stories.
Most of my stories from my childhood and teens ends with me getting in trouble.
Yeah.
They didn't see your potential.
You know, I kind of do agree with that one, though.
yeah, it's probably for the best.
Channeling Tom.
But yes, we pick up with you all having. So it's still pretty early. I don't think we decided if you guys were gonna stay the night or if you guys were gonna head on to Fistoa. It is up to you. It is like 3:30 p.m.
We just fought a dragon, right?
That is true. You did just fight a dragon.
What makes sense for us to like rest and heal up?
Yeah,
Somebody
I'm
go the hell
down
to
to
sleep.
stay. I mean, I'll say this: if Kendall's is still okay staying here,
Was that in character?
I guess in character, Gunther might look towards you and just be like, "You okay? Just staying here for the rest of the night?"
It'd be really nice to stay just a bit longer before we leave.
Of course.
All right.
Besides, I still have
Rolls.
to take your dad up on his on a game of Dragon Chess.
Oh, yes, that's right. Candles,
Yeah, yes?
can I see your childhood room?
Sure.
She will go ahead and show Pomegranate the. She will open the floor hatch, and there's just like a ladder going down into like a potato sack.
Crypt. The
Is
root
this-
cellar is your room?
Dexter's lab.
Yes!
Wait, really?
Candles
She's
is a
gonna
basement
go
baby.
down. She's gonna go down the ladder.
Yeah, you climb down the ladder. Yeah, if you'd like to describe what your room looks like, go for it.
It is, you know, as far as root cellars go, it is pretty tidy. It's got, it's not like cramped or anything. It's got a small cot, a workbench. It's definitely cool under there. Like atmosphere-wise, it's kind of bland, weird, like bland in a weird way. But yeah, it's got scattering of books. Looks like they are, all pretty alchemical in nature. Couple with like papers of notes sticking out.
This is so interesting.
How many beakers and Bunsen burners and like cauldrons are there? Is there a skull on a desk?
Not on the desk. That's a bit tacky.
Actually,
She keeps it on top of the bureau.
Looks at the skull on my desk.
I'm looking up to the skulls on my bookshelf, being like, "Oh no, are other necromancers going to think I'm tackling?" What kind of skull is it?
The necromancer looks at those like, I wouldn't be caught dead with that.
That's the skull. I sculpted that in college.
Oh, that's sick as hell.
Nice. It's very cool.
Nice.
So the skull that Candles has, is it a humanoid skull or?
It's humanoid. Not a tabaxi skull. That you can tell that much.
Palm asks, "Who's this?"
I'm not sure.
I like it.
Thank you.
Alas, it was poor Yorick.
No.
No.
Don't do that to us.
It's time travel shenanigans.
Also,
You have
nice
to-
reference. I like that.
Uh-oh. The boy
I
is
think
back
the
in.
neighbors' cats are fighting and Indy's getting psyched up.
Mm.
Yeah, Candle's room is very unique.
You know what? I think I'm gonna call it and say that Candles has the best room. Certainly, like it's nothing like I've ever seen.
Are we all down here now?
Barney's just sticking his head in. I don't think he can fit down there.
Yorick is peering in too. It's pretty nice. It's very different.
It's has a nice temperature, even when it's hot outside.
I believe you. And the darkness is probably good for keeping your ingredients fresh.
That's very true. They do much better down here.
Oh, I see why the questioning was happening. For people not on the
Bingo card.
Discord, Talos is marked off on his bingo chart. 2 Candles goes full mad scientist.
Beautiful.
Do we have a bingo yet, by the way? Like, I feel like there should be a bingo.
I think
I
there's
got a
probably
bingo a while
kink
back.
one.
You did?
I just let Drawful know about it, but I mean, I had a bingo for a while.
Oh,
Oh, sick.
nice.
Can Optics get an extra inspiration for a prize?
No, we don't have to do that.
As a prize,
Yes, we do.
you get a free reroll,
Nice. Thanks.
Hell yeah.
and you can hang on to it until you use it.
Sounds good.
I'm like 1 away from like 2 of them.
Let's see.
Look, all we just need to do is let Talos eat a large olive, and then I'll be fine. I'll do another one.
A large olive? I love that idea. We have to get him a immediately.
No, we won't do that though. We'll have it happen naturally.
Yeah, it has to happen naturally. You can't force this stuff.
Oh, I can cross this one off. Talos creates a god.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
Yeah. Is anyone up to anything in particular in the meantime? I know Gunther wanted to play Dragon Chess with flowers.
Barney would want to think about making dinner again.
Nice.
Anyone have any preferences for dinner tonight?
Not really. I'll take surprises.
I agree.
All right.
I think that's a good idea.
I'll think of something.
What
I have
wonderful.
faith in you.
Yeah. Is anyone else up to anything? So Barney is gonna be figuring out what to cook.
Have I reviewed this bathroom yet? It's technically private property.
I think you did.
So
I think
yeah.
yeah. It was clean. Nothing super fancy.
So, Candles, is that the only bathroom you have in this house?
Yeah, yes, it is.
I see. It must have been quite something to share it in the morning with your siblings.
It was, yeah, yes.
Pendant kind of stares and looks away.
Oh,
Why does Pendant want to tell us that Candles never set foot in the bathroom and none of them know why? Or how she went to the bathroom elsewhere?
Pendant just kind of gives like this stare of suspicion, doesn't say anything, but goes upstairs.
Have we had crushing as a kink yet?
I don't
What?
think so.
And then in that case, no more kink squares for me since last time.
Yeah. Flowers will invite you over to the table, Gunther. So you want to play Dragon Chest, right?
Yes. Mostly just for fun. Nothing on the line here, unless you want to.
He pulls out this very nice looking dragon chest set. Each of the pieces are a different type of gemstone.
Oh, this is magnificent. How did you afford this?
I want it.
Ah, I mean, you and your wife have incredible luck.
The pieces when you're looking. It was a hard won tournament, but we came out on top. Yeah, it looks very
Well.
nice. You can tell this is expensive.
Well, I won't dilly-dally here. I'll go on and play him out.
All right, so we'll do is we'll do rollies for it. So you have proficiency with the dragon chest set, right?
I believe so.
Okay, so make me an intelligence check, and you can add your proficiency bonus to it, and he will do the same. We'll do a set of 4. Let's see. All right, he got a 13.
Gunther got a 24.
Ooh.
Oh.
So things start out pretty well. Despite you all just starting, having never played each other before, you're able to kind of get a read on what he's trying to do. Go ahead and roll again.
Sure. That's a 15.
All right, he got a 17. And he starts to kind of catch on to you as well. as you start to kind of position your pieces in ways that would win you the game. He kind of does so in such a way that it's a bit unexpected, as though he's faking you out. All right, go ahead and roll again.
That is an unnatural 20.
Despite both of you making very calculated moves, this 24, he's able to see through what you're doing. Go ahead and roll one more.
Sure. That's going to be a 14.
And as he's able to kind of see through your moves and a impressive gambit, he takes out your pieces and he wins the game.
Ah, incredible.
Well fought.
Thank you, you as well. It's great to go against somebody who's as formidable.
You're pretty good yourself.
Thank you.
Seemed like you'd be a very good strategist.
Sometimes. To be fair, I guess I tend to be more on the hit things hard type of thing. I guess that's kind of how I was raised.
I suppose there's strategy to be found there too.
True. Just curious, who taught you this? Or did you teach yourself?
Most of my gaming comes from self-teaching. Although I would say I spent a lot of time at taverns as a kid.
Well,
I'd
I can
sneak out
definitely
at
say
night and I'd watch the gamblers in their corner in the tavern in the town I used to live in.
I have to say, you definitely have honed your craft here. I can also see where Candles gets her intellect from. I mean, to be fair, she also gets it from herself, but I can see that it runs in the family.
Thank you. It wasn't without trials. I often bet my allowance and lost it. That's how I learned.
True. Have to learn the hard way a lot. I'll say this, like, I'm sure if he wants to go again, he'll probably just play them while dinner's being made or everyone else is doing stuff.
Yeah, he'll play you some more. While that's going on, what is Barney cooking up for dinner?
I think Barney has decided to make another fish dish, so he's gonna ask who's got a fishing like gear again.
You ask, and Yorick volunteers. We could go fish something. I had fun last time.
Yeah, you did pretty well last time.
I wonder if the fish are mostly back to normal now. You know that you've dealt with some knock.
There's one way to find out.
It's true.
I could go fishing as well.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. You guys head on out with your fishing gear. And I'll say, make me some survival checks.
Okay. Well,
I'm gonna look at it too.
Rick got a 15.
rolling my green dice because I'm playing Barney. That is a total of 19 for Barney.
Ooh. And what did you get, Talos?
12.
So, You do some fishing. You sit, and it's pretty relaxing. You, Talos, you fish up what at first feels like a pretty big catch. As you reel it in, you realize it's not fighting back anymore. And you reel it in, and you've caught a boot.
Oh, so this is where you get your boots.
Oh. Happens to the best of us.
I wonder how long that's been there.
You seem to be really good at like unhook and just throw it back. You'll be there for a little longer.
So as you do, it kind of tilts a little bit, and a little minnow does jump out of the boot and flops onto the deck.
Oh, you did catch something.
Yeah. I don't think this is gonna feed anyone though.
It's also boot flavored.
Alright, he's just gonna scoop it up and just put it back in the lake.
Yeah, and it swims back in. Yorick is able to reel in a pretty decently sized trout. It's not as big as the first one, but it's a pretty good catch.
It's bigger than a boot.
Yeah, it's bigger than a boot.
Look inside the fish and see a boot inside it.
Yeah, the fish has a boot inside of it this time.
The other boot.
Let's see. What did Barney catch? And Barney, you catch a speckled perch.
Nice.
This is a pretty big one.
Cool. Speckled perch.
That looks nice.
Yeah. I'll certainly make something with this. I have a recipe in mind.
I can't wait.
Yeah, I'm excited. And yeah, you take your catches in.
Say, Yorick.
Yeah.
Would you mind taking these catches in? I just want to have a word with Talos.
Okay. Yeah. He will do so.
Good kid.
Right. So I've just been, thinking about us and the
Things have changed, haven't they?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what? So things have changed for you as well.
Not so much, but I noticed that in some of our last conversations, it feels a bit off. I'm not sure if I did something or said something or.
Oh no, it's nothing to do with you. It's just I don't know. I just feel like we've been dealing with so much lately that I don't really feel ready.
It's not a good time to kind of complicate things further.
Yeah. Sorry to break it off like this.
No, I understand, and oh, there's never a good time for this kind of talk.
Yeah.
I appreciate that you're at least like upfront and honest about it. My previous, well, we don't need to go into that, but like I thank you for at least being honest and upfront with me about it, and I understand.
No, of course. I mean, it hurts, but you know, I think it could have hurt a lot more if it just kept on, you know?
Yeah.
If we didn't address it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I mean, we're still going to remain like good friends, yeah?
Of course. Like our relationship didn't like hinge on that. And if this is where we want to kind of be, then I'd rather that than, you know, us just not talking or being around each other.
Yeah. You know, I agree. Because I respect you a lot, so it would mean a lot it would mean a lot to me if you know, we remained like good friends.
I respect you. I respect you too, and I would like that.
Barney will give him a very big hug.
Talus will give a big hug too, and just do like that little lift thing, or try to. Should I make a strength roll?
Yeah, you should make a strength roll.
Yeah.
Who's the stronger?
You know what? If we do this, Talus is gonna go giant size. Oh yeah, that's a 20. That's a 26.
Yeah. Easily enough.
You just gotta look at it, Barney, like. You know, one of the best friends I could ever ask for, and you know, I'm still honored that I'm, well, the one person you chose to show your face to.
Barney will part his bangs again and look at him and smile and is like, yeah. To being good. You're probably also one of the best friends I've ever had.
You'll tell us he'll shrink back down, just like bring him to the ground. Well, should we get cooking?
We certainly shall.
All right.
Thank you again.
Thank you. I'll take care of the dishes this time.
All right.
Alrighty. You guys head back in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys head back in. And York has laid out the catches on the table. I went ahead and washed them. I think they should be ready.
Oh, thanks, Yorick. You're learning quite well. Learning quite quickly when it comes to cooking.
Oh, I learned from you.
No better teacher.
I agree.
And Barney will smile.
Hey, after we get a meal, he's just gonna give York a little slug on the shoulder. I'm gonna teach you some combat.
Oh, yeah, it'd be fun. Yeah,
Yeah, work off those calories.
it's true. I also have some push-ups I need to do for Gunther.
Yorick's gonna turn into this husk. This this dried out husk by the end of all the between Gunther and Talos both training him. He's like gonna burn himself out, poor dude.
Reborn into just absolute fridge of a man.
Yeah. Is anyone else doing anything before dinner?
Is it dark by the time dinner happens?
I'd say yeah.
Maybe Palm will have a little walk and look at the sky, but like make meaningful eye contact with the sky and think about things really hard.
Yeah, you go. You take a nice little walk out into the stars. It's very peaceful. You can hear the quiet, almost like a hum coming from the sea itself. Everything is very serene, and the stars in the sky reflect off the surface of the water. As you peer up into the evening sky, go ahead and make me I'll take an Arcana or a Religion check.
Let me use my sparkliest dice for this. You betrayed me, you bitch.
That was a quick 180.
Pretty and deadly.
What am I rolling? Arcana or Religion?
It's her femme fatale die.
They're both +1, and I rolled a. Oh god. She's just glaring at the stars like, do something! Nothing.
Meteor falls.
Staring at the stars. Well, do something.
She's. Maybe it's a case of like, she's hopeful, but she's not expectant.
Yeah, you stare up at the stars, and you sense that there's something there, but it feels just slightly out of reach.
Mood. The graphics in this game sucks. Okay. What is the hum? Can we tell if it comes from anywhere specifically?
The hum. It seems like it's just coming from the lake itself.
Interesting. How far away is the lake? Can I call into the house?
It's not far. It's pretty close by. I'd say from the house, it's maybe about 25 feet. It's just kind of in the middle of the town.
Maybe she'll call Candles out to ask about this weird hum, because she's been to some lakes and none of them have hum.
That's a good question. Has it? Does it hum regularly?
Not usually, no.
I'm not entirely sure.
So this isn't normal.
Something has changed while I've been gone. No, it's definitely not normal.
Palm's gonna go over to the lake and then go and stick her head under the water to hear if she can hear it under the water.
Sticking her head into the water, you can see that there appears to be these roots and a couple of things that are starting to fade away. They give off this kind of green glow and seem like they're shriveling up. You can see what were once those corpses down at the bottom. You see them turn almost ghostly in appearance before they disappear, leaving only behind a trail of bubbles.
She pulls her head out and turns to Candles and says, I feel like you were supposed to see that maybe, and not me.
What did you see?
Corpses disappearing and roots, and they were kind of ghostly. It's probably the dragon's influence disappearing, but that was very surreal.
Definitely sounds like it.
Not something I'm gonna forget in a hurry. Is it still humming?
The humming seems to fade away.
Huh. Well, weirder things have happened to us so far on this adventure. Try not be too weirded out by this. You know, I think I
suppose
had
so.
the... Sorry, go ahead.
She was saying,
I suppose so.
You know, Candles, I think I had your neighborhood all wrong. This place is okay. It's actually pretty cool.
It is nice.
smiles a bit.
Pom grins back. She beams at Candles for making her smile. She's delighted this happened.
Yeah. You hear the door open, and it kind of peeks out. Hey, dinner's ready.
Oh, right.
Oh, good. Thanks.
And speaking of, what did Barney cook up for dinner?
Barney, excuse me. Barney basically battered the fish. So it's got like a nice batter on it with roasted potato wedges that is seasoned with salt and rosemary, and also and slices of lemon fish. It's basically fish and chips.
Yeah, it is delicious. And just as last time, everyone tears into it. It's very good. This was delicious. You were very impressive, you know. I'm
Thank you.
absolutely wowed by every meal you make.
Thanks. That was mostly Mum taught me how.
I need to try her cooking one day too.
I thought mine was good.
I can only imagine.
His mom's amazing at cooking. She's amazing at cooking.
And she's really nice too.
Yes, she's great. Pom busies herself with some fish bones in her plate.
Barney tilts his head like a little, like not really understanding.
So where are you all off to next?
Well, we were thinking of heading over to Favel. We're going to be rendezvousing with my mum at some point. She's like pretty close to that area.
I think maybe we're gonna get a fish tower too. I think we had
Yeah.
there before.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Probably good to get Riley home.
Yes.
Speaking of which, he went to the tavern. He said he'd meet back here before everyone went to bed. I think he's really concerned about his daughter.
Poor dude.
Yeah, I would be too, given the circumstances.
Mm-hmm.
So you said you found him with the dragon, right?
Yeah.
I can't imagine having been there for years. That certainly disoriented me, to say the least.
For sure.
I've barely been around for 20 years.
Yeah,
That's
I've only
right.
been
I
around
keep
for
forgetting your. Sorry.
No, it's fine. You go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say that Palm was gonna say she keeps forgetting how young Yorick is. Because we've been through so much together.
Well, we'll be 20 years old in a few weeks, I suppose.
Ooh, we should do something for your birthday to celebrate. Your entry into the
Absolutely should.
20s.
You don't have to do that. That's fine.
Of course we have to do that.
But nonsense. We absolutely have to do. At least let me make you a cake.
We don't have to do anything, but we want to do something.
Yorick kind of shyly looks down at the table. Thank you.
Anything that you want to do in particular?
I don't know.
Is there something you've never done before that you'd like to try?
It's bad
Don't
to
say
say
drugs.
that I've never really celebrated my birthday before.
You what? Never?
Not really, no.
Then
Any
let's
reason
change
why?
that.
I don't know. I don't really have any ideas in mind, but I'll start thinking of some.
Well, we could
And if you
think
just
of some
want-
too. Sorry.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, any reason why you never had a birthday celebration?
I think it's just kind of family tradition. My father never did when he was growing up, so he never did for me.
Ah,
I don't blame him or anything. It's just I never
Yeah,
really
just-
questioned it.
then we can fix that for you. If you want to, if you just want to have a chill day, do that too.
I mean, it sounds like it'd be fun. Especially with you guys. Yeah.
You're entering a new decade of your life. Maybe it's time to make a new tradition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Well,
We need to find
looking
20
forward to it
candles.
now.
Yeah.
20 candles, the very ancient aunt of candles.
That's two Kendall's great granddaughter.
Well, mum made me a very good cake on my 20th birthday. It only seems right that I do the same for you.
I'd love that.
Think about what flavor you want in the meantime.
I really like lemon cake.
Well, that settles it then. I'll try to look for ideas and some recipes for that.
Thanks for letting us know this,
Yeah.
little
Of
buddy.
course. Suppose if I hadn't, I would have just kind of mentioned it offhandedly, and by then it'd have been too late. Thank you. Yeah.
Nadine, what do you do underground for your birthdays? Do you celebrate them?
For my birthday, we usually go on hunts.
That sounds like a great time. Wait, when is your birthday? Did I miss it?
It was before we met, a couple of months ago.
Okay. Well, you let me know when it's coming up, okay?
Will do. And you do the same.
I will. We established our birthdays in game, right? I think we chose a month.
I don't know, did you?
I mean, I know
I
we
can't
have the
remember that.
constellation thing, right?
We had a birth sign, I think.
Yeah, you do have the birth signs. Really, as far as the actual day goes, though, that is entirely up to all of you. As the constellations, technically they're all there year round, so there isn't really one that falls under a certain month.
Okay.
Maybe something to think about after session.
Yeah.
Mm.
But yeah, you guys have a lovely, lovely dinner. Is anyone doing anything before they head to bed?
Raiding York.
Poor York.
I'll also join with the training as well.
Yeah, you guys, you step outside to do a bit of training. Okay, what do we want to do first?
Gus is gonna hand York his shield.
Oh. You'll hold it.
York, I'm gonna teach you how to dodge.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Barney. Barney's just gonna like be watching.
So how are you going about teaching York how to dodge?
He doesn't be like, he's just gonna pull out God and be like, you're gonna either avoid my swings or you're going to block with that shield.
Okay. And he
Ready?
will hold the shield up ready.
Now don't look away from me.
Okay.
Alright? And then he's just gonna like, he's gonna go in. He's not gonna go like full force, like as fast as he can. But like, he's gonna like, just go at quarter speed at first and then slowly ramp up.
Okay. Let's see. I'm just gonna have you make an attack roll. I'm gonna have York make an athletics check. This attack roll is mostly to see how controlled you're able to keep this going.
Oh boy. Since I'm using Gone, that's a 28.
Oh,
Oh
no, York.
jeez.
Vaporized.
So yeah, you are able to go at this pretty effortlessly. Yorick, at first, while he seems to be a bit hesitant, you can see he starts out by blocking the first couple of strikes, but then you notice he starts to get into a kind of flow, and he's able to do quite well. He's able to kind of avoid some of the lower strikes that would go past the shield. He's able to defend himself pretty well. All in all, he manages to completely avoid being hit.
Alright, because I'll say, if anything would hit him, Talus is just gonna use the flat side of the blade and just like do a little tap.
Makes Gon take the form of like one of those like padded swords.
It's just one of the inflatable hammers you get at like a carnival.
Like, very good.
That was exhausting.
Well, yeah, we're gonna have to build up your stamina, which I know Gunther has been working with you on.
Yeah.
But you've got some pretty good instincts there.
Thank you.
So I think we just practice a little bit, and you know what? I think I know what I'm going to do for your birthday now.
Oh, really?
Yep,
Be afraid.
but you'll have to wait till then. He gives him a little pat on the head and just takes his shield back.
Thank you again, by the way. I'm exhausted, but that was kind of fun.
Well, hopefully you'll be able to take as we practice. You're going to be able to use this a little more in combat. I know you're used to being in the back, but there's nothing wrong with learning some ability or some like defensive measures just in case people close in.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, I think I'm gonna go turn in for the night.
Oh, we haven't finished my part yet.
Oh,
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, buddy. You get a good night's sleep there.
okay.
It kind of tussles his hair.
And, he'll head inside. You can see the pure fear in his eyes for a moment there.
I also looked
Or-
at Gunther.
Huh?
I also looked at Gunther like, your energy still up?
Of course,
Quick spark.
I'll be down. Barney,
All right.
Oh, yeah?
just a free for all.
Sure, yeah. I'm up for a melee.
Is Nadine
Oi,
within earshot?
Nadine.
I feel like she'd. Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
her kind of thing.
She will rush over. I
Multi-
heard sparring.
Multi-man
Sounds
melee.
Pom can only lose so much blood from her nose.
True. Is it self-protection if I just not watch this? Safer. No, you know what? I'm kidding. I watch this.
You only
Is
live
there-
once.
Is there mud around?
Yeah.
Hang on, wait. I don't think my body is ready for this.
Mud wrestling.
All right. First one down does dishes in the morning.
Sounds like a deal to me.
Down for that.
And with that,
I
I'm gonna have you
these
guys do
turns.
rollies again.
All right.
We're gonna do first to two.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll. I would say, just make me an athletics check. I'll take athletics or acrobatics. Make me an athletics or acrobatics check.
$21 from Gunther.
All right. What about Barney?
All right. Let me roll for that. Barney only got an 11.
Okay, and tell us.
Nat 20 for 30.
Oh wow.
Whoa.
Use tell us, save some for the rest of us.
He got warmed up.
Is off to a rough start. Unfortunately, she only got a 10.
Oh no. Oh no, Nadine. Speak to me.
So Talos, as the spar begins, you are able to gain the upper hand here. You kind of have everyone on the ropes. Go ahead and make me another. And
Those
much
blood still
better.
pumping from beating up York.
Beating up a minor.
It's
He's
Oh,
not
he's
a minor,
not a
he's
minor.
19.
Yeah, but when you're 40,
He's a minor in our hearts.
yeah. He's been in the caves for so long.
it's past his growth. Not enough sunlight.
Gunther got a dirty 20.
All right.
That's a 16 from Barney.
Nadine got a 26.
Whoa.
Nice.
Yeah.
Talis got a 19 for 29.
Whoa.
Good.
I literally rolled a nat 20 and a 19 same back to back.
RNG
dice
just
also
wants you to
warmed up.
win.
Yeah.
So this sparring starts up and ends pretty quickly. Tell us how if you'd like to describe how you managed to get everyone off their feet. Go for it.
All right. So I think who got the lowest roll there?
I got a 16.
All
I
right.
think
I
mine
got
is
a
the lowest.
20.
Nadine got a
Afterwards.
26.
So I think with Barnacle, like, they get into a clash and Taos just like kind of leans in like, I always noticed this about you. He just like pushes his leg a little bit and just makes him topple a little bit. You have a little bit of slight twinge on your left leg.
Now you're exposing his weaknesses.
Damn.
Work on that.
Gunther, he turns, they lock swords, and he's just gonna like push forward with the shield and just knock him over.
Oh, okay. Dang.
Nadine comes in with her axe, swings down onto Talus's shield. And I think he just like sweeps the leg.
Well played.
Agreed.
Well done.
Oh. First a dragon, now this. I'm feeling good.
Well done, everyone.
And you know what? I changed my mind. I'm doing dishes in the morning.
Oh,
Are you sure?
Yep.
I would split the task with you.
Nah.
I'm down to do it too.
You all can use you three can use that time to plan your 3v1 against me next time.
Very confident, aren't you?
Of course.
You will
I
not
feel like-
catch me lacking next time.
I feel like Nadine would be the type of person to, when she washes dishes, like chip all, like every single dish.
Yeah. She holds them too tight.
Sounds familiar, Ben.
Oops.
Hum's just knelt down next to Nadine, cradling in her arms. No, I can't lose you already. It is just a bruise. I can't lose you.
I'm not dead.
Like that Garfield meme. The Garfield speak to me. That's one of my favorite things. And for every single campaign I'm in, I end up making that with two different PCs.
Yes, you guys are able to get cleaned up. I will have to do better next time.
I think you did
I
pretty
think
well
you
there.
did well. Yeah.
Next time I'm just gonna go get back-to-back net ones.
Since I am getting a little bit sloppy though, so I need to probably just wake up early in the morning and get a good little workout.
Oh, Indy, I picked him up and he farted.
Oh no.
Oh, Indy, why did you do this to me?
You've activated my trap
Honey's-
card.
Raid.
He's he's wagging his tail and looking at me so sweet. And now he's yawning. Oh.
A silent but
I
deadly
thought you
defense
had it.
mechanism.
Like to see the Hawks get past this one, huh?
And yeah, anyone else have anything they want to do before bed?
Bonnie's just gonna get cleaned up and get ready for bed.
I'll it's a very small thing, but Gunther will give York's little dragon some love, just like some love. pets and stuff?
He happily accepts the pets. You notice, when he's off of his staff, he's getting to be a bit bigger.
Oh. Like, do I have to carry him with 2 hands now, or just 1 hand still?
You definitely need both your hands to support him now, at least when he's not on the staff. Seems like he kind of shrinks down when he's on the staff.
Seems that York's not the only little one that's getting bigger.
Dragon kind of coos and nuzzles against you.
Mm.
Yeah, he's really growing.
So are you, little buddy. Need me to you need me to carry you upstairs or something, or you can manage that?
No, I'm fine. I can get upstairs.
Okay, cool. Good work today.
Thank you. Well, we should probably get to bed. No, we've got to get on the road to Festower tomorrow.
Yeah. I was going to say, after all that, Gunther's getting ready for bed too.
Alright. Did anyone else have anything? If not, we will head on to the next morning.
Fennel is making a little pet bed for Fennel.
Oh.
Fennel considers eating it, but thinks better of it.
Not enough protein in the fluff.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
There's at least one brain cell in there. Fennel will curl up and sleep.
I know we have like an actual image of Fennel, but I keep on thinking of the piranha plant, and I don't know why.
I need to properly draw what the Devourers look like. They're interesting. They're essentially pitcher plants. They're pitcher plants with legs, essentially. It's kind of like if you took a pitcher plant and a like a lizard and put them together.
I just think of the Chaos Eaters from Dark Souls.
That's
Those are so creepy.
They're fun. I like the noises they make. Like suction cups.
Without the top mouth.
Yeah. Yeah. You all head on to bed. You receive the benefits of a long rest.
Nice.
And awaken bright and early in the morning.
Room taken off, fire room put on the sword.
Nice. You all awaken to the smell of breakfast.
Oh, Barney is already up and ready.
Barney, and you awaken to the smell of breakfast too.
Yes.
First.
So this is what it's like.
I don't know if I care for it.
There can only be one chef here.
Pulls out a
Time
cleaver.
to battle the rival chef to the death.
Oh my god, Iron Chef Batch.
Yes, this is where the Master Chef arc comes into play.
Finally.
But yeah, heading to the kitchen. You can see that Candle's parents are up making breakfast, and set out on plates are omelets.
Good morning.
Good morning. We figured we'd get an early start on things. You cooked so much for us, we figured you could use a bit of a break.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, they've made essentially these nice protein-packed omelets, as well as cinnamon buns for dessert.
Nice.
This looks wonderful. Thank you. You must have been up really early to get all this stuff.
Still waking up. It didn't take too terribly long.
Can Barney insight to see how tired they really are?
Yeah, go for it.
What's my insight? It's only a +1. Barney rolled a 5 total.
Even with that 5, you can see that he has bags under his eyes, and so does his wife. They both have bags under their eyes.
Right. Well, in that case, I'll go make coffee for everyone. So, yeah.
Coffee does sound really nice. Thank you.
I'll help with the cleanup.
Course.
Oh, a quick question, Feather. Do you all have a shop around here by any chance?
A shop. What kind of shop?
So out of character, Gunther is just, don't know. I think he was just trying to get materials for Revivify, so just diamonds.
Nothing that sells gems. I don't think we have a jeweler or anything around. I could spare one of mine though.
Oh no, you don't have to. You don't have to do too much or anything. I can always find a place there. Don't want to hassle you all after you've done so much for us.
Well, consider it thanks for taking care of our daughter for us. You know, she's very capable, but it's nice to know that she has someone traveling alongside her. And she will step out and come back with a diamond and hand it over.
Thank you.
I'm sure you'll use it wisely.
Will do my best. I guess, is it worth 300 gold or?
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'll. Cool. Thanks.
Of course. Yeah, you guys have a nice breakfast. It's not as good as Barney's cooking, but it is still very, very good.
This
I'll
is
put
delicious.
your
Thank you.
in this.
Yeah, this is great.
The omelets have bacon and cheese in them. It's very good. And the cinnamon buns are nice and light, but still very sweet.
Excellent.
Oh yeah.
Well, I just wanted to say good luck on your travels. I'm sure you all will be just fine, but be safe out there.
Thank you.
Do our best.
Thank you, and thank you for your generous hospitality.
You all are welcome here anytime. Any friends of our daughters are friends of ours. And the two of them will give Candles another hug.
It's the first time that they've had to say that.
Yeah.
She hugs them back. Well,
They've
let
been
me
waiting
act
for
along.
years to say that. Candles, don't be a stranger. You're welcome home anytime.
Thank you again. I love you.
We love you too. Be safe.
You too.
You all head out.
Yes.
Yeesh.
I think we should probably head to that tavern to find his name.
Riley.
Yes, Riley.
Oh, Riley is already outside waiting as you guys step out. Good morning.
Great.
I just needed to clear my mind a little. Are we ready to set off?
Ready when you are. You feeling all right there?
I'm just worried about Dorothy.
Yeah, understandable.
I haven't seen her in years, and what will she think? And there's so much going on in my mind.
Well, I bet you'd be like over the moon to see you.
I hope so. And yes, we can take a quick break. That is fine with me. Let's see. All right, chat. We will be right back. We're gonna take a quick break. I'll put on the BRB
Hopefully-
screen.
Hopefully that works.
It does work. I am
Okay.
seeing it.
Nice.
All right, chat. We'll be right back. Hi chat, we're back. And there's Discord.
Hello.
Alright. Yes,
Howdy.
we are back. So you all depart from Candles' house and begin on your merry way to Festoa, along with Riley. Let's see here. Who is leading the way?
Maybe Barney can lead the way again.
All right, go ahead and make me a survival check.
Little epic figures going along the map.
Okay, survival check, yeah?
Yep.
Ooh, that's a good roll. 24.
Yeah. The 24, you start to navigate the group on out past Brim, heading kind of around the stone structures to the south of Brim and into the more mountainous region near Mallcroft. Let's see. You guys are kind of walking about. It's pretty nice out today, all things considered. It's nice and sunny. As you are going about, though, someone roll me a d20.
I mean, I'm gonna roll high, and then it's gonna be bad.
Come on, let's go.
That's the level of the Trask that we're fighting.
You folks can't hear our extractive fan from there, can you?
No, I can't.
Oh,
I
no.
can't hear anything.
Mm-mm.
Good, good.
Wait, does Maddie roll?
The sausage smells.
But yes, who's rolling?
I can roll.
Go for it.
Go for it.
1.
Whoa.
Level 1 Karask. What did that look like?
That's very
We stepped on it by
small.
accident.
Pat, you mean
The
can only
size of a
devour one
chihuahua.
Crow takes it out in one hit.
planet.
As you guys are walking about, you see at first looks like a little cave. As you start to near the mountainside, you see what looks like a little cave. But you can see that there is a shovel propped up against it. It's kind of dug into the mountainside.
What's this then?
That's peculiar.
What do you think that is?
Do we hear any sounds coming out of the hole?
As you get close to the hole, you get this waft of this horrid smell. It smells like
Oh.
death.
Oh no, is there a corpse?
Is it a bathroom?
Do you peer into the hole?
What do your bathrooms smell like? What do your poops smell like if you ask if this is a bathroom?
We need your expertise.
I'm concerned for
Tom's area.
Thomas's health if this is what his poop smells like.
Does anyone look into the hole?
Yes.
Make me a perception
This is
check.
how I'm gonna do it.
Oh dear. Let's see. 13.
You peer into the hole. It's very dark, and at first you don't see anything. But then as you kind of start to squint, trying to make out what's in there, what is emitting this horrible smell, a set of blue eyes looks back at you, glowing in the dark.
She stands back and says, Eyes in the hole.
Dean readies her axe.
Got the whole kind of go towards Lizzie like, you need something there, friend, or bow.
The eyes kind of blink before a hand reaches out of the hole, and crawling out looks to be almost like he looks like a dwarf. He looks like he is in a extreme state of decay.
Oh my.
Hmm.
Can you speak?
Yes.
Me after a rager. Oh my goodness. Are you? Sorry for the forwardness of my question, but are you undead?
I don't know. All I remember is being carried and buried.
That sounds like a funeral.
Did they did they bury you alive? I'm not. Palm isn't laughing. She's not busting her guts at this poor dude. This is Danelle laughing at Saffron.
I think so.
Can we do like a medicine check or something to see what the heck is going on here?
Sure. Go ahead and make a medicine check. Anyone that would like to.
Well, that's a total of 6.
Rolling a nat 1 to. Yeah, he looks okay.
Looks normal to me.
He's fine.
think
No,
Barney will maybe roll Arcana to see if there's some magic going on here.
Sure.
So I have a 17 medicine.
Looking at him, he isn't technically an undead. You get the sense you would recognize that undead tend to have this kind of chill about them. His blood is warm.
Barney rolled a dirty 20 on an Arcana check.
With that dirty 20, it does look like he was perhaps the target of a spell. Appears to be a necromancy spell.
Wow. There's certainly magic coming off him, yeah? Might have been targeted for something.
Oh, what did I do wrong?
Could Gunther use his last rites on him?
Send him straight to heaven.
I guess he is going to see determine cause.
I'm just thinking about I'm thinking about that joke about like the two hunters with one of them getting injured, the other calling for help, and the 911 operator being like, "Okay, first, can you make sure he's dead?" And it's just a gunshot.
Oh my god!
Oh no.
So Gunther, you use your last rites. It doesn't seem to work on him.
What's your name?
Micah.
Micah?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. I'm Pom. You seem like you need some kind of help, and we're in the business of helping people, so maybe we could help you? I'm just not sure what I'm looking at here.
Where are you from, Micah?
I'm from Marlu.
From the pit.
Oh, I'm from Marlu as well. Oh, I recognize you. You have a store there. I've come by a couple of times.
Micah, what
Where do
year
you think it is?
Yeah, exactly. See, great minds.
It's 25, right? That would be correct.
When was the last time that you went to his store?
It was years ago. It shut down.
Oh, okay.
Figured that maybe he was setting up shop somewhere else. Oh, do you happen to know someone that looks like me named Dorothy? Dorothy. No, I don't think so. Now that you mention it, though, things are starting to come back to me a little. It's a bit shaky. I remember being stabbed.
Where?
Candles are just going to like sort of try to look over his various spots of decay to try to figure out which one looks most like a knife wound.
Looking it over, it seems like he was stabbed in the small of his back.
Ow.
Was it this here?
He's going to kind of poke a spot that hopefully isn't too close to the wound.
So you do that, and kind of like spiderwebbing out from the wound and making contact with your finger is this kind of inky blackness.
Ooh.
Yep, she's taking that glove off and burning it.
Is that normal?
I can't say I've ever seen anything quite like it.
And Barney, with your Arcana check as well, you're able to see that necrotic energy seems to be originating from that wound. It's where it's most
But-
concentrated.
It does seem to be the cause, though, that wound. So, whomever stabbed you we used some kind of enchanted weapon.
And you were stabbed in Marlow? Yeah. He kind of scratches his head, thinks for a second. Oh, I remember. The, murderer, right. Murderer? Yeah.
Depends if you're alive or not.
The courier had gone around and warned people that there had been a lot of killings in town.
Oh dear.
Like some kind of serial killer.
That is not good.
Maybe that's what happened to me and I got lucky somehow.
Yeah, it seems like they didn't quite finish burying you quite yet. Can you stand?
He goes to stand up. And you hear a kind of crackling noise. It is very unpleasant, but he is able to stand.
What if
It doesn't feel great.
It didn't sound like it felt great, to be honest. What if we tried putting some holy water on that wound? Maybe just a little in case it hurts him.
Do we have any?
I mean, I could do one better. I can give a lay on hands.
Yeah, you try your lay on hands.
Be
yeah.
careful when touching him.
Like from like getting sick with something.
No, the inky blackness.
Could I roll a perception check to see if my what's it called? My divine health would make me immune to this?
I'd say
My times?
you're able to intuit that it would probably make you immune to it as long as it's not some kind of magical ailment.
Okay, then yeah, I'll lay hands on it.
Okay, you do so, And as your divine magic starts to flow in, this wound starts to emit this kind of thick black smoke. Oh,
I am not
that
breathing
hurts. Oh, that hurts. That hurts a lot. Please stop.
I'll stop.
You see, he kind of collapses down to a knee. I think that's the worst thing I've ever felt.
Oh no. Coming from a guy that just got buried alive, I think that says a lot.
Well,
I'd say
listen.
with that, though, Gunther, you're able to kind of piece together that this might be some kind of curse.
Interesting. Gunther pulls out the remove curse. No. I mean, I do have remove curse as one of my prepared spells. Could I intune if this is too powerful of a curse or not?
Make me an Arcana check.
Yeah, sure. I don't think that's going to be enough here. Actually, do you mind if I use my reroll for this?
Yeah, go for it.
Cool. There we go. 18.
So with that 18, this is you could see it as that smoke began to ebb up. This is a very potent curse. Your remove curse would likely alleviate any of the pain that the curse brings, but not all of its effects.
Cool. Second question. Is this a similar appearance to that curse that happened to York a while back? Or appears similar to it.
It appears to be similar to it, but it seems to have kind of a different nature to it.
Yeah, so definitely getting curse energy from this. It's similar to what remember what happened to York back when he was attacked and we had to go to the volcano. And it's not exactly that, but it's similar.
Well, I mean, we are getting pretty close to Vivel. I'm pretty sure they would help us out again.
I'll look to Talos if you're okay with that.
I'm fine with it.
If you guys are okay with it, we can take another person in our band of merriment here.
There's no need to make a detour for me. I can hold out just fine.
Well, we're literally going on the same way.
Already going to Mardu.
Also, I don't know how much longer you can hold out here.
Yeah, I mean, there's a grave that would pretty much have your name on it soon if we leave you out here.
Okay. As long as I'm not burdening you.
No, not at all. Listen, I'm gonna carry you because it seems like you're in a great deal of pain. That's all.
Oh, I mean, another option, and Dallas will put on the Tensor's floating disc ring.
Oh. Yeah, he'll sit on the disc.
It's probably a better option. Just make sure you don't get hit with it either, Barney.
Yeah, good point.
Considering Candles just burned her gloves, that might not be safe to touch them.
Yeah, fair. Very fair.
And you can see now, looking over at Riley, he looks even more nervous. Like he's visibly sweating now.
Don't worry about this, Riley. We'll look into all this. Resolve it.
I just hope Dorothy's all right. If there really is a serial killer in Marlu,
I'm sure she'll be fine.
Yeah. You all are able to continue on your way. With your earlier survival check, you're able to make quick work of the mountain pass around Mallcroft. and make your way around.
What does Melcroft look like from while we're like passing by?
It is mostly kind of tucked away in the center of that mountain range, but as you get kind of glimpses of it, it is very massive. Most of it seems to be kind of elevated above this giant pit. These giant carved, almost bridges. It is very dwarven in architecture. This kind of darkish stone, and this large kind of stone monument overlooking all of it.
Cool.
We have to go through the woods to get to Favel. I hope we don't run into any of those big wasps.
That's right.
I've forgotten about those. Quite honest.
Oh, I guess let's tread lightly.
Yeah.
And yeah, you all start to make your way through the woods. Is Barney still leading the way?
Very quick, I'm going to whip out some masking powder.
Good. But yeah, I think Barney will probably still be
All right, in that case, make me a survival check.
Okay. That one was not as good. That is an 8.
So, with an 8, you start to guide the group through the woods to Favel. You know that heading towards the volcano is usually a good bet, and you can kind of see it looking up above the tree line. But you aren't able to find that main path that you remember taking the first time through. And as you guys kind of walk about, you enter a grove where there is a nest of those fire wasps. Don't look now, but there are a lot of them over there.
Oh dear. Let's just try to avoid them.
So I rolled a 4 on the gift thing, so it should be enough for everyone to have masking powder and add a d6 to stealth checks.
Cool.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Make me perception checks.
Perception. Okay.
26.
16.
15.
19.
Hold on here. Uh, 9. Actually, sorry, 10.
So most definitely, palm and candles. Both of you, with your keen tabaxi eyes, you spot a familiar face up ahead, slowly approaching one of those nests. You see one of the members of the Burning Iris, the monks that helped you all out when you were in Favel. You see Loxus. And you see him walking up to one of the nests and very slowly reaching into one of the open hives. He pulls away and is holding a vial that he has filled with some kind of orange viscous liquid. Yes, you most definitely notice Loxus. Oh no, you're fine.
It
Do you?
just locks his head,
Oh,
Minotaur.
right. You think you could help us?
Maybe, but I don't know if we can get his attention without being too loud.
Do we have him in the orb?
Let me quick check my notes.
And I believe you do.
Might not
Yes,
be
we do.
prudent to dial him right now.
Yeah, dial him while his hand is not inside the hive.
Yeah, you're able to wait until it isn't.
The Nokia ringtone starts playing, but it's like traditional instruments.
Can't believe we're getting bardcore ringtones.
I'm sure that exists. I'm gonna look it up after session.
That's awesome. But yeah, you get him as he's making his way away from that hive. Hello.
Greetings, once again.
Are you all right?
We're about 100 feet away
yeah.
from you.
He turns and eventually does see you. Oh, and he'll make his way over.
Does he do that awkward thing where when you see someone and you're on the phone with them, you have to bye?
He'll just hang up wordlessly before making his way over. You all are back. What brings you back by?
Guess we're in need of your help once again.
Yeah, we kind of have a situation. Oh, I see. You need a curse removed, was it?
Yeah, as a matter of fact.
How'd you know? I can sense it on this one. And he points to Micah. This may sting a lot. Here, and he'll hand Micah a piece of cloth to bite down on. And Loxus goes up behind Micah, places his palm over the wound, and you see the glow of flame begin to crawl about Micah's back. And Micah, through muffled screams, kind of twitches. But you see that inky blackness that forms into that smoke begin to rise up above the tree line before fading away. And left behind is but a very faint burn wound.
My God, it was plastic all along.
How are you feeling now? Okay, that takes the cake for the worst thing I've ever felt. I think I feel a bit better. You can see the decay on his body starts to reverse. His skin starts to restore itself to what it naturally looked like. So his wounds are closing up. Oh, that's itchy.
It seems to be working.
Here, take this. This should help with the pain. And Loxus dips a finger into that vial he has and kind of spreads it on that burn wound. Oh, that does feel nice. Thank you. This is what we use for the oil baths back at the temple, like you all took.
So, you get it from the nests?
He nods. It is
That is fascinating.
dangerous, but it's useful and necessary for going to the volcano.
Well, it certainly seems like you had a handle on it.
Yes. By the way, your mother and your father, Barney, they are, well, they're in town. But they are off at the moment on a venture into the volcano.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Suppose we could wait for them to come back. But did they say when they'll be back?
It should be about a day or two.
Or, perhaps we could rendezvous. We could probably meet them there. When about did they leave?
They left, not very long ago. It's been a couple of hours.
Well, maybe we could catch up with them then. They didn't say why they were heading up the volcano, did they?
They were going to speak with a fire elemental in the crater.
That's peculiar. I'm curious now. I don't suppose you all would mind if we rejoin them, yeah?
I wouldn't mind. I know Ron is worried about his daughter, though. Need to keep him from her too much longer.
I agree. Let's try and sort Riley out before we see your mom.
Right.
Can't believe
how-
you're saying that.
About how long is the journey from here to... I'm blanking. I want to say Malva. Okay. How long is the journey from here to Marlu?
It is about half a day.
Oh, so you could return here and maybe your parents won't even be back by then.
You
Yeah,
think
all right.
we should also take care of what we need to in Fistoa too?
Yeah, fair point.
I think by the time we go to Fistoa and Marlu and circle back, it'll be perfect timing. Your parents will probably be back.
Yeah, I'm alright with that.
It's good to me.
I will let them know that you will be by.
It's good to see you again.
You as well.
Yeah, thanks.
You all look well.
Thanks, and thanks again for your help.
Of course. I will see you soon. I I'm headed back to the temple to prepare more oils.
All right. Until we meet again.
Farewell. He'll wave before making his way towards Favel.
Town.
Well, suppose, I don't imagine it will take too long down south in Vistoa and Marlow.
I suppose it depends on if we run into the serial killer.
That's true. You see Riley shudders at that idea.
Don't worry, we can take them.
No, we just killed the dragon. Can't be much harder than that.
Just have to be vigilant. So,
Exactly.
Right. Let's head that way.
all right.
Yeah. You will continue to follow your lead. Is Barney still leading the way?
I could. Unless someone else wants to roll survival checks.
Yeah, go for it.
All right. Yeah, go for it.
Sorry, what's that? Tell us.
I said, go for it.
Okay. Cool. Survival. Oh, nat 20.
Nice.
Yeah, see?
There we go.
So with a nat 20, you're able to retrace your steps back to the edge of the woods and make your way southward. And pretty quickly too. You're able to kind of make a nice little shortcut, passing through the more open fields, leading down to Vistoa, and you make impressive time doing so too. As you all reach Vistoa, I'd say at this point it's about 6 p.m. You reach Vistoa before the sun sets.
All right.
Excellent.
I suppose we need to go find an inn.
I think that's a good idea.
Should we also pay a visit to Munson?
Oh, that's right. Munson lives here.
Of course. Let's Palm. That'll be your chance to pay him back. Wait, is this right? Wait.
Yeah,
Might
it
be
is.
confusing.
Yeah.
Okay, just want to make sure. Cool.
Yeah, let's pay him a visit and then we can find somewhere to sleep for the night.
How do you spell Manson's
Good.
name?
Munson.
Okay.
Yeah. You're able to find Munson easily enough. Going by his house, you knock on the door, and you hear a clattering inside, and very heavy footsteps. Coming. Give me a second. Before eventually opening the door, is Munson. Oh, hi. It's you guys.
Munson, how are you?
Pretty all right. How about you guys?
We just killed a dragon, I think. So we're pretty good.
Really? A dragon?
Green one. Right? It was green.
Mm-hmm.
That's neat. Come in.
Thank you.
You good? Sound like we caught you at a bad time.
Oh, I was just working on something. Which actually I could kind of use some help testing it.
Oh, of course.
Here, and he'll lead you into his workshop room, where sitting there is this strange runic box with a kind of cylindrical shape on one end of it. This here is the I haven't really decided on a name for it yet, but for now I'm just gonna call it the ESP for short, the Extraplanar Simulation Projector.
What's it supposed to do?
Sounds complicated.
Well, it's kind of like its own demi-plane. It's like your consciousness and, well, you in general gets sucked into it, kind of. And it's a simulated world that I was able to make with illusions.
What happens to you physically?
Physically, you remain here.
That's fascinating.
Would you
So-
want to try it out?
What's the
Go ahead.
ultimate use for something like this? If I may ask.
Well, like I said, it's mostly for simulations, just to test out different things, and, well, I'd have to do so in our world, I suppose. You're more safe in there. It's kind of like having a second you.
Right.
Almost like you're living a second life. Interesting.
I'd be willing to test it. There's still that thing I talked to you about that I want to work on.
Yeah, I'd love to do that too. Oh, and I know it's been a while, but you still think you could work on that portrait for me, Pomegranate?
Of course. Yes.
He's not asked his date out since he's been waiting for the painting.
Yeah, actually, you get the sense that that is the case.
Aw.
I mean, I'm. Can you refresh my memory? Did Palm take some kind of reference?
He said that just a nice painting of him in like formal attire would be good by him.
I feel like if I remembered about that, I would have done it in my downtime. Probably.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. My memory is so bad with.
No, you're fine.
All right. I guess maybe she would have it wrapped and ready to present with a little, not like a business card, but courtesy card to say thank you.
Oh, you did it. Thank you.
Of course. I think the portal party is one of my favorite things to ever exist. So
Oh, glad it's gotten
Thank you
some
for
good
that.
use then. That's good to hear.
it's a real workhorse.
Well, yeah, if you guys want to try out the ESP machine, you can do that. In terms of what actually happens to you, time out here actually doesn't go by while you're in there.
Curious.
Oh, so I suppose we're not losing any time by doing it either.
Well, that's great then. Yeah, look, sure, I'll try it out.
I think. No, this sounds interesting. And if any of you don't want to go in, that's all right. I'll wait out here. You all go on ahead.
Sure. Should we want to take part York here? I guess actually that's a good question. Well,
I'd love to try it. I think it'd be fun.
okay.
Right, let's try it.
I'm trying to draw the balance between like being a responsible adult and also making sure York like gets his like training too.
York should get his steps in.
Sure.
All right. So I'll just have all of you stand in front of it, kind of get in close, and I'll just press this here. Everyone ready?
Yeah. As long as everybody.
So he presses the button, and the runes on this box begin to glow, and this light begins to arc out from the cylinder on the end of the box. And as this happens, you all see your vision starts to get brighter. Everything turns kind of this bright white, and you start to lose feeling in your body for a moment. And for a moment, everything is dark and quiet. But then, slowly you feel your body start to materialize. And you look down at yourselves, and you're very sharp and flat. What
That's
happened
weird.
to us? Where
Are
are
we
we?
drawings?
Looking around you, you can see you're in some kind of forest grove where up ahead is a large castle.
Interesting. Are there any pipes around?
It doesn't appear to be.
Do we see any low poly grapes?
Everything does kind of have that kind of sharp look to it, though.
I'm trying to run really fast.
I think I need to do a spin charge first.
You try to run really fast, and you see this little bar above your head, and it starts to go down. It's like green rectangle appears above your head, and it starts to get smaller and smaller.
Oh god!
What is that above your head?
Oh! Have I got a dog?
Why don't you keep running? I can heal you up, so try to run more.
You can't heal death.
I mean, I don't think you're going to die.
Okay.
Wait, this is
Actually,
this is a
that's a good
simulation,
question.
isn't it?
Yeah.
If we die in here, do we die in real life?
That's what we're testing.
Yeah. I mean, I also got Revivify, so I mean...
Okay, fair. You'll run and just run the green bar out.
And once it does, it kind of blinks before it starts to slowly refill.
Huh.
Interesting. This
It's
is
not
really
dead.
odd.
Relief.
I've always
It's
looked
very
this
odd.
flat. And he turns sideways and he disappears.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh.
You've been training him too hard.
But
Just wondering, if
Okay.
I try to jump, could I jump, like, diagonally, or do I just only jump, like, vertically? Like, straight up?
You jump vertically.
Oh. Hmm. That
Try to
was
jump again in
beautiful.
midair.
You try to jump in midair.
I'm telling him to do that.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do a double jump.
Yeah.
By some strange phenomenon, it works.
Oh, weird.
Oh my goodness.
There's like restrict. I don't know if this is the most freedom of movement that I rather wanted this little simulation.
What do you think
Can
is
I-
in the castle?
I don't know.
I bet there's some good stuff in there. Let's go.
Quick question, Raffle. If I get my shield out, what happens?
You see a shield icon appear above your head.
Oh,
It's
dang.
little like it looks like a smaller shield, and it's just above your head. It's flat too. It's odd.
So, I was going to kind of pace forward with the shield and like alternate between shielding and jumping off the ground. I was just basically going to do a wave dash.
Yeah, you're moving kind of funny too. You're just like you're sliding.
Okay. All right. I kind of like this now. All right. Let's go, I guess, to the castle.
You approach the castle, and you see written out in bold letters, appearing just above all of you. You see the prompt that says "Find the key," and you see in the grass there are these glowing footprints that seem to lead behind the castle that begin to appear.
I'm sure this isn't a trap.
What does the key even look like?
That's a good question. What is
Let's
any of
follow these
this?
footsteps.
And who wrote that?
I don't
Well,
know.
I mean, obviously Monson wrote that, but you know, perhaps we should follow these footsteps, these footprints. I mean,
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
As you guys start to follow the footprints behind the castle, I think that's what we'll call today's session, and we'll pick up with whatever this is next session.
Fellas goes up, up, down, down, left, right, BA.
Oh no, he's putting the cheat code. But yes, you guys
Here
do
with the
look like
TPK.
you do look like essentially any SNES sprites right now.
Oh, I like that.
Yes.
nice.
Splendid.
But yes, we will pick
Time
up
to-
with your adventures in the simulation next session.
Time to open up a sprite, I guess.
Yeah. But chat, thank you for joining us. Hopefully next session I'll have things more solidly figured out as far as stream setup stuff goes for my computer. I will definitely look into all of that.
Cool.
But next session, let's see, let's check the old calendar. Next session would be on the 21st. Does that work for everyone?
Yep.
Yep,
Good
should-
to me.
Cool. Then we will pick back up on the 21st with the next session. And the best part for me is I don't have any planning to do because it's already done.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
But yes, chat, I hope you enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Thanks for joining us, and take it easy.
Bye, chat.